the new. I'm weak.
Any messages for me? Room 1421. Who's the note from? Leave it, I'll pick it up on my way out. Don't go away, give me room service. Hello? I ordered 2 bourbons on the rocks last night. There seems to be some delay. Room 1421. No, I don't want a full-scale investigation. Just have another go at it, will you? This time, 1 bourbon on the rocks. And hear this. If you don't make it by checkout time tomorrow morning, forget it. Some service. That's $28.50 a day. Ah. Just blew my money off the ledge onto the windowsill. No!
Hello there.
Where did you come from?
They informed me of your name, but I'm not sure I've got it right.
Paul Kramer.
May I say something, Paul?
Say it, but make it quick. I don't have all day.
Paul, do you know what's going to happen tomorrow morning?
No, what?
Tomorrow morning, Paul, the sun's going to come up between those Coca-Cola and Maidenform signs.
You don't say.
The start of a new day, a new life. You'll see your problems for what they really are. The waste products of life. Garbage. Meaningless scraps of paper you'll roll into a ball and chuck out the window.
Sir?
Hear me out, friend. There's a little good in the worst day of a man's life. A catchy tune, a baby's smile, a flower, a cup of hot coffee, an eclair, a beautiful painting, a new pair of shoes, a great movie, a sexy woman like myself. I can give you a million reasons to go on living.
Why stop now? You don't have that many more left.
You're alive, Paul. You're a conscious, pulsing, human being. One step, and consciousness comes to an end for all eternity. Think it over. Jump. And life comes to a full stop. Forever and evermore. Amen.
Quiet. What a depressing thought.
I say, keep the life you'd fight to save if someone tried to take it from you.
Can I bribe you to shut up?
Paul, you're inches away from the law of gravity, a law nobody can break. You take a short walk south and you hit the pavement at 100 miles an hour, splat! Years and years and years of living, and everything you are finishes at the end of a squeegee mark.
Ugh.
And once you do it, once you step off that ledge, you can't change your mind about what you did or get back what you lost.
May I have the floor?
Sure, you've got it. What's
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
No, I have no intention of jumping, none whatsoever. I'm as happy as you are. I've got a good job, good friends, wife I'm crazy about, a kid with an IQ of 180. Why would I want to kill myself?
You tell me.
I don't want to kill myself.
You ask a dumb question? Why are you out there?
For fun and profit.
Yeah.
Look, I came into my room feeling great. This is probably the luckiest day of my life. I needed $1,000 to send my wife on vacation. I didn't have it. So, I took a chance. I put $100 on a horse named Lucky Paul. That's me, my name's Paul. Only, haven't been so lucky. And not until today, anyway. I hit. At 12 to 1. 12 $100 bills. I was feeling so great I couldn't think straight. Like a damn fool, when I emptied my pockets, I put the money on the windowsill. I turned around and wind kicked up out of nowhere and blew the money onto the ledge. That's a lot of money to lose, and I counted on my luck holding out. Unfortunately, I forgot to buy a return ticket. The height got to me.
May I change the subject?
What's the matter? Am I boring you?
When was the last time you slept with a woman?
Why? Is there a law against it now?
When?
I have to think about it. It was under an electric blanket, which would make it winter.
How was it?
On a 1 to 10 scale, I give it a 6.
Come back in! Try for a 7, an 8, hell, a 10!
I'd settle for a minus 32. What do I do now? How do I get from here to there?
The same way you got from here to there!
I want to. I swear on a stack of hotel Bibles I want to, but my feet are cemented to this ledge.
Oh, you've almost got me believing.
Believe it. You don't have to sell me on life. I'm an addict. I want to get off, but I can't. I'm too scared to move.
Another personal question. Do you see things? Hear voices? Do people follow you?
I'm as normal as you are.
Ever see a shrink?
Actually, I've been seeing one for a year, but she's more my wife's analyst. But she treats the individual to the family. The analysis goes quicker that way because the doctor could retire sooner.
How can I reach her?
Can't. She's on vacation. Besides, nobody's head is screwed on straighter than mine.
Something's eating you. What is it, Phil?
Paul!
Perhaps I can answer your question, officer.
You know this man?
Know him. He's my oldest, dearest friend.
I'd be much obliged if you let me speak to him.
It's up to him. Whatever he says.
I'll talk to anybody but you, even the chambermaid.
Okay, mister. You've got it.
Well, Paul, what can I tell you?
Well, who won the National League Batting Championship in 1956?
Very funny. Now you come back in here, you hear?
Getting the orders again?
It's not an order, I'm begging.
On second thought, maybe you better let me go and let me alone.
I came here to speak my piece, and I'm not leaving until I do.
Speak it.
Listen very carefully to what I have to say.
You have my undivided attention.
Paul, I may not be able to do very much, but I promise you this. Whatever I can do, I'll do.
What do you do?
I'll help you find another job. I'll phone every man I know in the business. I'll hire a professional to write the most glowing letter of recommendation ever written.
Letter of recommendation? Find another job. Morty, talk more clearly.
I didn't have the guts to face you with it. That's why I left the note downstairs. It was a cowardly act, but I couldn't do it any other way.
The note. The note at the desk.
I delayed as long as possible, but I couldn't carry you anymore. Put yourself in my place. The business was failing, and if I had to blame one man, it would have to be you. How can you deny it? All those years without carrying your weight. You were a luxury I couldn't afford. I hated to do it, but I had to let you go. I had to.
You let me go? You fired me?
Wait, you were a dead weight, dragging the business down. What else was there?
Let go. Fired. Canned by the closest friend I ever had.
I ask you, could I have done anything else?
Could have listened to your heart instead of your accountant.
I did. Even my heart had it in for you.
My orders fell off in the last 6 months, but I couldn't help it. Sylvia was feeling terrible. Her melancholia and her cough. It's been hanging on for months. She had to get away. Dry places, sunny places. And with her traveling so much lately, someone had to stay and look after the kid. I thought you understood.
My customers don't make house calls.
I've been distracted, not my usual self. There were times I called you on the road for punchlines I forgot.
Same 5 jokes for the last 6 years. I hate to tell you how many complaints I've had.
I've been plagued by lousy luck. The broken leg, and the car accident. I still get headaches.
Not from the accident, from boozing it up too much.
I drink, but I know when to stop.
Yeah, when you're flat on your back.
Some dark drinkers don't even stop even then. Why put it all on me? These are bad times. The downward economic trend, tight money. Why put it all on me? Why not the administration?
One excuse after another.
A man can have a legitimate excuse.
You couldn't sell a ham sandwich to a starving man.
But with my luck, he'd be an Orthodox rabbi.
See?
No, I wasn't that bad.
Oh, you were worse. Well, what's that got to do? I might have hired another man. I might have put you in the office with me. I might have done 1,000 other things. Instead, I kicked you out.
After everything I did for you.
Well, I have my excuses too. I'm a selfish bastard.
So called himself a friend. My best friend.
I used to think of ways I could make it up to you someday. I found a way. I robbed every dime I could lay my hands on. And then,
Wait. Let what you said sink in. It sank in. Talk.
and then as time went on, I was able to justify myself. You married Sylvia. She was all you could think of, all you cared about. You'd have run the business into the ground, I said to myself, if not for me.
She was depressed all the time, and I tried to cheer her up. Clothes, travel, Europe, nightclubs, theater. It was one round of parties after another, but I couldn't pull her out of it.
Meanwhile, you had the time of your life.
And a price. I killed the business.
No, you didn't kill the business. You stepped aside so I could kill it.
You?
All you did was neglect it. I gave it the coup de grace. You made it easy. Away from the office half the time, indifferent the rest of the time. But me, I had drive, ambition, larceny in my soul. I stole everything I could lay my hands on. Company funds, petty cash, stamps, paper clips. You should see the collection of rubber stamps I have at home. 8 special deliveries alone. Everything that wasn't nailed down, I took, except for Sylvia. And don't think I didn't make the attempt once.
She never cared for you, but you were like a brother to me.
Oh, you were like a brother to me, like Abel was to Cain. Although, I'll say this for myself. One day I intended to make it up to you. I wish I had a $1,000 order for every time I wrote on my calendar, give Paul a raise, give Paul a bonus. But that day never came. I had a million generous impulses I never obeyed. God is my witness, I made a promise to myself, when I got into the business, I was gonna make it up big. But that day never came. As I said, a million generous impulses, not a one that I followed.
Keep your generous impulses. Keep your job, your raise, your bonus. Keep it all.
Keep what? There's nothing left. You were right, you warned me, and you were right. Success went to my head. I lived too well, gambled too much, married too often. The horses and the alimony caught up to me. Why do you think I made this trip?
To make business calls. That's what you said.
That's what I did. Only one call was different. I tried to sell the firm. Dump it. I'm up to my neck in debt.
Well, somebody ought to warn the guy.
Somebody already did. My last wife.
You'll find yourself another sucker.
Who's looking? I'll be gone long before the business goes. I'm a dying man.
Dying to screw who out of what?
I just came from the doctor. Now I know why my heart has been giving me, or the chest has been giving me pain. My heart's a 10-cent wind-up toy. It's running out fast.
Do you mean it, or you're just saying it to make me feel good?
Would I have told you what I told you if I weren't a dying man? I'm apt to drop at any minute.
Any minute?
That's what I said.
Be more specific. The suspense is killing me.
This much I can tell you. I don't have long now.
I'll wait.
Well, wait inside while I take a nitro.
Morty, what you said was very interesting. Certainly held my attention. But now you've said it. Get out of my life.
Not until you come to your senses.
I have, with your help.
Then stop this foolishness.
One of us is leaving. Who? You or me?
Okay, I'll go if you insist.
I insist. Well, what's taking you so long?
I don't have much time left. I might be dead before you hit the ground. I'm asking you one last favor.
What?
Wipe out my debt. Give me your forgiveness.
You've got it. On one condition. I whisper it in your ear.
Not bad. Better than most.
Morty, before you go, you ought to know something. I'm not here because of you.
You're not?
I never read your damn note. I never read it because I never picked it up at the desk.
Another joke?
Ask at the desk, you'll see. If I'd read it, I'd be running through the streets shouting your name, looking to cut your heart out.
Well, if it's not me, who is it? What is it?
I needed a breath of fresh air, so I stepped out for a walk.
On a ledge, 14 floors high.
On a ledge, 14 floors high. I'm not going to get mugged.
Gags like that cost me $500,000.
But my money. Get your ugly face out of the window.
Mister, you're not doing him any good. And there's someone here who can. You lost a friend. So what? You can walk into any bar and make a better friend by the time you finish a beer.
You said there's someone here who could do me good. Who?
Your wife. She's waiting to see you.
What in God's name are you up to?
I was jogging and I took a wrong turn.
Morty, what is it with him?
I don't know. I thought I knew, but I don't. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's everything. The state of the world. People take one look at the headlines these days and jump.
He hasn't read a newspaper in 6 months. He thought the Vietnam War was over in 1918.
Well, what is it? What?
I can still hear his voice.
All right, I'll go. I'll go. Thanks for the drink.
Even that you had to steal.
Can I break a lifelong habit now? Good luck, Sylvia. I'll wait downstairs with the crowds.
Yelling jump.
Oh!
No nerve, Sylvia, please.
I suppose I'm to blame.
I didn't say you're to blame, did I?
You don't have to say it.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
Stop toying with me, Paul.
What do you want me to say? All right, you're to blame. You are to blame, as a matter of fact. $1,000 for your Bermuda trip. You'd have killed me if I didn't have it, huh, Sylvia? You'd have killed me.
I don't want your money or Bermuda. Oh, God, at long last it's over. I can collapse and fall down dead into the
Watch
street.
it!
8 long, brutal years of waiting for the roof to fall in, and it finally did. You're suffering? I'm not. 8 long years of day in, day out torture. Listening for the phone tap, searching the house to see where the bug is planted, waiting for photographers to burst into hotel rooms. 2 orgasms in 8 years on account of it. Only 2. My pinched nerve. I got it from looking over my shoulder to see if I wasn't being followed. But what woman can keep an affair secret? The wonder of it is that it went on for as long as it did before you found out. Only today, coming out of Hotel Dixie, I said to Charlie, Charlie, I feel a pair of eyes on me. And there were, I know there were.
Charlie? Charlie Reader?
What's the use of offering explanations? I loved him. I never lied about it.
You said it was over.
He said it was over. I said that I'd never forgive him for marrying someone else. But never lasted 24 hours.
You loved him on the day we were married?
The day before and the day after.
How could you do such a thing?
I didn't do it. He did it. He destroyed 4 lives with 1 marriage. Mine, yours, his, and his wife's. He was ambitious and brilliant, but he didn't have a dime to his name. So he married a woman who could fill a mattress with $1,000 bills, but gave him no joy on top of it. You think I'm miserable? You should talk to him.
This is a dream.
It's time you woke up to reality. You can cope with reality.
Whenever we kissed, whenever we made love, you were thinking of him.
That's why I kept it down to a minimum.
For the bare minimum.
If anything, say you won't do anything rash, anything you'll regret.
Does a man regret jumping to his death?
Eventually, you'll forget what I even look like. But for the time being, be rational. Wait for the shock to wear off.
That kind of love never wears off. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
If you want, I won't step out of your life altogether. I'll be a friend. You'll see what kind of a friend I can be. I have planned for this. I can find you dates. 3 names I can give you right now. Easy lays, every one of them. You won't have to spend a single night alone.
Lose a wife and gain a dating service.
Bernice, she is leaving Howie. I've already sounded her out. She has a thing about you.
She's thick around the waist.
She's on a diet. But until she loses a few pounds, there's Martha.
There's always Martha. I could do better. No more names. I'm not interested in your sexually deprived friends.
On the other hand, if you want a clean break of it, of course you can have it. I, naturally, would prefer it that way. In the long run, it would be better for both of us.
Don't stand there waiting for an answer. I can't think about it. Charlie Reader, the boy wonder. How long after we were married did you take up with him?
Oh, you babe in the woods. Do you remember our honeymoon on the boat? The cabin next door? The man who never came out? I was always seasick, looking for somewhere to lie down.
The guy next door, our mystery man. We always seem to be running into him. Once in Miami outside the hotel. In Chicago once on the North Shore. Well, you couldn't miss him. He had orange-red hair, just like our Stevie's. Just like our Stevie's.
Yes, Paul, it's true.
He's not my kid. Not mine.
Without him, I would have been out of your life years ago, and you couldn't have taken it.
You were carrying Charlie Reader's child, and you married me. Why?
You asked?
What a thing to be hit with. What a thing.
He's the same child that you loved 5 minutes ago.
I'm not the same man I was 5 minutes ago.
Anyway, he's not the issue.
It's not my issue. It's Charlie Reader's issue.
If anything, you should be grateful to Charlie. He's given you a child with a set of solid gold chromosomes. The boy is a genius. An hour doesn't go by without you bragging about him.
Suddenly, I see him in a new light. You ever notice how he throws the ball like a girl?
Why hit on an innocent child?
This may be the last chance I get. I can look at him objectively now. He's a fraud. A temperamental little fraud.
Go on, promote me.
What do they do, jump?
Neither of us is jumping.
Well, you should encourage me. Pry me loose with a stick so you can get my insurance for a wedding present.
What kind of an idiot are you? Didn't you read the small print on your policy? It says that the deal is off if you jump from the 14th floor of a New York hotel. Any New York hotel.
That's it. You're scared of losing my insurance.
To hell with your insurance. Come back in and die a natural death. But not for me, for yourself. Because soon I will be his beneficiary, not yours.
How soon?
It's hard to say. His wife is deathly sick at Mount Sinai. She's in intensive care. He'll soon be free. It's a question of time. We plan to wait a few months after she's gone. Possibly live together at first. Then we will make it legal. I will live a different kind of life. There'll be wealth, maids, a chauffeured car. He says that he wants to make up for all the years we missed together. All the miserable years married to you. He says he can't do enough for us, me and Stevie.
I could cry. I'm so happy for you.
It's been preying on my mind. I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
You couldn't have picked a better moment.
But of course, you already knew. Have I said something wrong? If I did, I could never forgive myself. But you've had enough lies, enough deceit.
Another hour's worth might have come in handy.
I have a proposition. You come back inside, and I will take an oath never to see him again. I'll do what you want. I'll be what you want. If you come back inside,
We're through.
I'll work at it. I will work at being a loving, devoted wife.
Same words you said 8 years ago. You never loved me. What love? You never even liked me.
Well,
You hate me. You've always hated me.
the analyst didn't think so.
You never agreed with her about anything anyway.
What are you surprised about? Did you ever come home and find me waiting at the door with a cold martini and hot pants?
I thought it was your depression.
It was. I was depressed at being Mrs. Paul Kramer. But, as I said, if it is at all humanly possible, I will change.
From an ogre into what?
Say what you will. I'm still your wife.
I don't want you anymore. I don't want anything anymore. Not even my next breath.
Oh, don't say such things.
I'm nobody and nothing to you. A complete stranger.
You're a human being in trouble.
A human being. It's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
What's so tragic? Can't you see how lucky you are to be rid of me? All I ever did was complain too much, drive you to get a new job, buy me new clothes, send me to Bermuda. Take my advice and go somewhere new. Find another woman, another line of work. The best way to build a new life is from the ground up. You can do it, Paul. You can. You can.
At last, encouraging words from her.
Do I hear a note of sarcasm?
What did I ever get from you but an invisible chastity belt and TV dinners? What TV dinners? Radio dinners.
That may be true. I'm the first to admit that I wasn't much of a wife.
The world's worst. Liar, cheat, sadist. I can tell you the truth now, Sylvia. I never liked the shape of your bust. You're cross-eyed.
I will not take abuse. I never had, and I'm not starting now.
Then go.
I will, because if you continue, I will start hoping that you save me the trouble of suing for a divorce. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I never want to see you again as long as I live. As long as I live. Some long-range plans.
How you doing?
How am I doing? Well, since I met you, I lost my job, my best friend, my wife, my son. You ask me how I'm doing.
I'd give a month's pay for the right words.
Here's two for nothing. Forward march.
Yet, you look more relaxed, less frightened.
What's there to be frightened of? Lost everything else. I might as well lose my life and make it a perfect day.
A year from now, there could be another friend, another wife, even another kid.
Like a centipede growing a few more legs.
It's not that painless or simple. But life has a way of building up all around you, even if all you do is stand in one place doing nothing.
Nothing's building up. Everything's falling down, including me.
Paul? Who's this?
My mother.
If you don't mind, officer, I would like to be alone with my son.
He's talked to too many people already.
I'm his mother.
Is it okay with you?
Well. So, Paul.
No hysterics.
Hysterics? Am I hysterical? Am I screaming? Beating my breast? I'm calm. Perfectly calm. You look fine. Filled out since I last saw you. A nice pink glow on your cheeks.
You burn quickly in a sun like this.
So how are things otherwise?
Not bad at all.
Your job?
Okay.
Stevie?
Oh, his usual brilliant self. The newspaper published an essay of his on the necessity for air pollution.
And Sylvia?
Oh, very much improved. She still wakes up crying, but she stops by the middle of the afternoon.
Anything else new?
No, that about wraps it up. Why don't you go? Leaning out the window must be bad for your back. I'll be in touch.
My back doesn't bother me. Don't you worry about my back.
Oh!
There she goes.
Look what I'm doing. See? If you're not inside, by the time I count 3, then I'm jumping. And that's all there is to it. paid happily. No questions asked.
Paid for what?
For what? Her silence. I was afraid of what you might do if she opened her big mouth. She opened it and you did it. Oh, how they warned us, your father and me, the pediatrician, my mother, his mother, all the neighbors, the doctor who arranged the adoption. But no, you had to grow up our own flesh and blood. Oh, I hope you never know what it is to live in fear all these years.
Wait, go back and start again with Lily Cooper.
That vampire, she sapped the blood out of our veins, drop by drop, warning us again and again that if the checks don't come through, then she could tell the truth.
Which is that you're not my mother. She is.
Oh, how hard I fought to keep you from finding out.
I'm a bastard.
When I could pay, I paid. But when the ulcer operation cleaned me out, she had no more time for me. She said she'd talk, and she did.
I'm a bastard, just like Sylvia always said.
That was only a good guess. She never knew.
Why didn't you tell me years ago?
You stand there asking a question like that?
It was wrong. You were wrong to wait. I have a right to be told.
The child is sucking at your breast. You don't think of his rights.
Sucking at your breast?
All right, on a bottle. But mine or not, you were loved just the same.
I can't get over it. An orphan, a bastard.
You aren't the bastard. She is that dirty, rotten bitch.
Don't talk about my mother like that. Lily Cooper. That name seems to come to me out of the past. Could that be?
It could. As careful as we were, you might have heard it in the house.
Somehow I think I did. Somehow I can almost put a face to it. Is that possible too?
It is possible. She used to sit on a park bench in her dirty boa all day long, waiting for a glimpse of you. She had fatty brown hair and lips wide and red as a salami with twice as much garlic on them. She would sit there waiting for you all day long with candy.
The weirdo with the chocolate-covered halva.
That was Lily. At first, she didn't pester the life out of me. She was too busy living it up. After all, but later, she had no more money. After all, a woman in that line of work doesn't last more than 10 years at most.
What line of work?
The kind of work a woman does best, lying down on the job.
My mother was a whore.
Not just a whore, but a whore with a capital W. In England, she could have toppled the government.
Well, that fills me with such pride. My mother a whore. My father a what? He could have been anyone.
He was.
Who am I? What am I? A middle-aged secret. All that time. And nobody ever let on. Nobody.
Once in a while, your father was on the brink. The way he felt about you, it was hard for him to hold it back. But he did. I give him credit for that.
I recall the way he would stare at me sometimes. With just disgust, loathing. Well, I could see what was going on inside. He resented having to raise a brat with asthma and crooked teeth. A burden he never had a rapport with. A kid who wasn't even his own.
But with you and me, it was different. We had a bond, a relationship.
Yet there were times you would turn on me too, for no apparent reason.
That's not so.
It was so. I can still see the look of revulsion in your face. And you'd say to me, "You're just like your father." What father?
There were 5 possibilities. I got it out of her one day. A dope addict, a mafia man, a counterfeiter, a numbers king in Harlem, and her own brother.
Some choice.
Who says you have a choice? But the genes don't matter. It's all in the upbringing. And you had the best.
But that was no upbringing. It was a comeuppance. Stepped on by an old man who picked his nose all the time. It couldn't be a side. A mother who bossed hell out of me. Wouldn't even let me part my own hair until I was 16.
You weren't ready.
You gave me nothing and took everything. The will to succeed, the will to win.
I gave and gave and gave. Food, shelter, love, trust, less poor. I gave over a business, no questions asked. And you see that business now? Where is it? Tell me.
I was a losing proposition. We all agreed on that years ago.
Oh, don't get excited. I'm only trying to point out that you weren't like other children. You were different.
How different?
Well, you weren't a malicious child, nor disobedient. But you were just not the brightest of boys in the world.
I may not be an Einstein, but I'm not stupid.
Not stupid? So why didn't you suspect anything? You knew I had a hysterectomy 3 years before my marriage.
That's right, come to think of it.
We accepted you for what you were. All I'm asking from you is you do the same for me.
I never could. Never. I used to imagine, I used to daydream I was somebody else's kid. That my real parents would come along one day and take me home.
Home wouldn't have been Buckingham Palace, and you would have been handed over another kind of business.
But that one, I might have been a success.
Oh, it's not too late. She can still teach you the ropes.
I'll stay where I am, as I am.
Even if it kills me?
Go home, Adele.
Now it's Adele.
Well, I can't bring myself to call you mother.
If I had another business to hand over, you wouldn't have any trouble.
Go home and wash your furniture covers.
I did that before I came here. Come in!
One more word. Just one. And I aim for the fire hydrant.
After me! One, 2,
3.
a lifetime of sacrifice. And this is how a son repays his mother.
Take her away, somebody.
Better let me handle him. Mom.
Paul!
You heard what the officer said.
You finally stole him from me, Lily. You no good whore!
I told you not to talk about my mother like that.
What are you doing?
I'm picking a spot. They keep moving the net.
You're not so bad off. Not long ago, you were hanging on for dear life.
Oh, it's nothing. I could stand here one-legged like a Watusi. Skip rope, do handsprings.
Oh, I see. Not that bad off.
Look, that was then when life had something to offer. Now I can't even look it in the face.
Is death easier to face?
It's beautiful. Once and for all, to kick every bad habit. Not pay taxes, have my teeth drilled, lose any more hair.
You're not fooling me or yourself. You love life and you're afraid to die.
Who said?
You did. You didn't go out on that ledge to jump. You went into this death-defying act. Keith, this is the luckiest day of your life.
This is the what?
The day you won 1,200 clams. Money to have a ball with.
Money for Sylvia to have a ball with in Bermuda with him. I always wondered why she came home without a tan.
Take the trip yourself.
I'm taking a much shorter one. Any minute now.
You ain't ever gonna jump. Not now, not 5 minutes from now, not ever.
You're the fourth,
You're not the type.
you're the fourth person in one afternoon to tell me that I'm a failure.
The only thing you're a failure at is jumping out of hotel windows.
Stick around, you're about to see how wrong you are.
I'll say it again, Paul. You only live once. One time for all time.
I'll take my chance on reincarnation.
Some kicks you'll get as a horsefly or a horse.
I can only deal with one life at a time, and this one stinks.
For the moment, you can never tell who's gonna come along to make it great again.
Don't give me any more of your five and dime philosophy. I can tell you the truth about life. You don't need a reason to live, and you don't need a reason to die. You live because that's what you're cut out to do. You die because that's what you're cut out to do.
Which are you cut out to do?
You're about to see.
Well,
My spirit is hitting this pavement this very second, but my flesh is glued to this ledge.
because you've gotta live, even if it hurts.
Damn, you're right.
You had no intention of jumping before, and you have no intention of jumping now.
I can't. I want to, but I can't.
Then get through this mother of a window and cut the clowning!
There's just one little problem.
What?
That first step back. The minute I take it, I'm scared again.
But why?
Why? Who knows why? Maybe because it makes life so important.
Well, you gotta take the first step sooner or later. You can't start with the second. Come on! Go on! Take it, Paul! Go on and take it!
Oh, there, I'm stuck again. What do I do now?
A rope?
I said, what do I do now, not later?
Paul? Who's this?
My psychiatrist.
Kindly step aside, officer. I'll talk to him.
Should she?
It depends on what she's charging.
Kindly step aside, please. Paul, don't say a word. Let me do the talking. I know that the worst thing that a patient can live through is loss of faith in his analyst. I can't begin to restore that faith, so I won't even try. But if it's any comfort to you, I agree with you. I should lose the right to practice for what I did. It was vile, unforgivable. But I realized from the very start that the chances were good, that you would find out eventually. But I have to tell you, I could not resist. I was powerless, helpless before a drive so great.
Stop!
Oh, if you can't forgive it, please let me explain.
Don't go on!
But I was helpless before a drive so strong.
I don't want to hear it! Oh. I don't want to hear from any of you anymore. See this window? You can all take a running jump. 1, 2, 3.